South Jersey bad boys. South Jersey bad boys. South Jersey bad boys. Dude, good to be back.
It's good to be back. Been about a month or so. You know,
Yeah.
we all got shits to take and people to do. You know,
That's right, man.
we're back in the cut in the studio that we're renting for $500 a month. So
Yeah.
what's been crapping?
Not much, man. What is going on?
We played golf last week.
We did. We are bad.
Yeah, we're a couple of bad boys. That's what we do. We take Juneteenth to another level. We go out and we play golf, and we invite African American friends of ours who are working while we're off.
Yeah, we were supposed to golf with Gary, and he was the only one who was not off, right? that day?
Yeah.
Which is pretty not chill.
Yeah.
You guys, but hey, you know.
Hey, someone's got to get out there and swing a 5-iron.
We had to swing our irons, man.
Yeah, and then we played sober. It was quite a time up at the Springfield Golf Course, if anybody's familiar with West Hampton, Springfield, New Jersey.
Yeah.
But,
when was the first time you golfed?
first time, like I played around at 18?
Like played 18 holes.
Ooh, you know what it was? I was lifeguarding at Laurel Creek Country Club, which is a pretty exclusive country club in Morristown.
Wow.
It's like Morristown, Delran-ish. Rick Williams from 6ABC lives in Laurel Creek, or at least he used to.
Okay.
It's a pretty high-end stuff, but I was a life...
Well, if that doesn't tell you that it's pretty high-end, I don't know what will.
Yeah, welcome to Action News. Yeah. So it's a members-only country club, pretty swanky place, but I was a lifeguard at the pool, and once a year they gave lifeguards the opportunity to play 18 holes. And I played for the first time. I was in high school, didn't have a fucking clue how to play golf.
Is there a sentence that could sound more like white privilege? Every year they would give some poor lifeguards the opportunities to learn golf and play 18 holes at the country club. It's a pretty good foundation.
Yeah, it was for the underprivileged lifeguard youth who were only being paid $7 an hour at the time.
That's right.
The year of our Lord 2006. And
oh wow,
yeah, they let us out in the country club. There's a couple peasants like us, and my grandfather was a big time golfer, and of course never had the opportunity to play on Laurel Creek's course.
Old Tiger Callahan.
Yeah, so he wants to come out. He showed up. I was driving the cart, and my first time in a golf cart, let alone playing golf. I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing, driving or playing golf. Yeah, I still don't. I'm better drunk than I am sober most of the time, anywhere I go.
Of course, yeah.
So it was a complete and utter disaster. It's a link-style course. They do like amateur tournaments there. Nobody should ever play their first round of golf on that course. So I destroyed things. So how about you? How was your first time?
I can't remember the first time I ever played 18 holes. Was probably like 5 years ago.
Shit. Now, was that on a golf course or was that at an orgy? What was the...
No, the orgies we keep in-house.
Yeah. It's barely 18 holes. I don't have enough parking for that here.
Right. Yeah, you're lucky if you get to a full 18 holes.
Yeah.
If anything, you'll keep it to 9.
Yeah.
Because you get hot and sweaty out there.
Yeah, you got to walk the front. Yeah, you don't come with a cart.
Yeah, and you got to keep that grass trim.
Yep. And you need a specialized mower to keep that trimmed. I certainly do. Yep. Got one out back in the shed, and it's a tough game to play. Run out of balls too.
You run out of balls.
Yeah.
Mostly white people.
And it's expensive. It gets pricey.
What other golf?
What other golf sex analogies can we come up with?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think. When was the first time I ever played 18 holes? I can't remember the exact first time, but I remember whiffing my first shot, my first drive, whiffing right over the ball,
right over top of it.
Yeah, classic move. Nothing more embarrassing than whiffing on your first shot of the day in front of people. Yeah,
because you gotta make a decision right then and there and know going into it what you're gonna do if you whiff. Are you just gonna play it off and get right back in there? Or
you gotta have something in the chamber ready. You gotta have a joke ready to go.
Yeah, you gotta have something ready. It's like, I should have put down my purse first. Like something like you gotta come out of the gate with something to address the fact that you just whiffed.
Yeah. Yell out mulligan.
Yeah.
Mulligan. It's always a good save.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only golfed like 18 holes, maybe like 5 or 10 times in my life, I think.
Well, you were out there fucking taking shots, taking some hacks and fucking putting them on the green and in the fairway. I wouldn't have thought if you told me that was only your 10th time playing.
Appreciate Appreciate you, Paul Crew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting better. I'd love to get out there more. I could see why it's so addicting and why husbands are like itch to kind of just stay away from their families to get out there and golf for the entire day. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I get it now. I didn't get it when I was younger as a young man, but you get out there now, you're outside, you're in nature, nice weather, you're with your friends, drinking some beers,
talking some shit,
talking some
cigars.
shit, throwing some hot dogs down your gullet. I mean, it's a good time.
Yeah, yep. Every now and then certain courses will have some cart girl come around trying to pour liquor down your throat. I mean,
yeah, and you're like, Dan, easy, she's 16.
Yeah. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't notice they're wearing braces. It's dude, that happened to me one time. It was very awkward.
Let's not talk about it live on the pod.
Yeah, it was at the Gitanos in Willingboro.
Okay. Always relevant to get that location.
Yep.
Shout out to Gitanos.
Yeah, I met Donovan McNabb and Fred X there one time.
Yeah, okay.
Friend of the podcast, Donovan McNabb up there.
D. McNabby.
He referred to a comedian friend of ours as he thought he was very special needs. Gave him a hug at the Eagles Carnival. Great guy. But yeah, playing golf is nice because it is a sport, one of those things and pastimes where just husbands need to get away from their families and their wives. So it's a casual thing to say, I'm going to go play around. Meanwhile, 5.5 hours later and you're wasted. Yeah. That's what entails with it.
Could you name 3 activities that are whiter than golf?
Doing your taxes.
Yeah.
That's one.
Racist, but we'll count it.
I mean, Al Capone didn't do his. That's what got him. That guy was.
But he's Italian, right?
Yeah, not white. He's Italian.
Yeah.
I keep on having to remind myself that we do not consider Italians white.
Right.
I keep on telling myself that, and all my Guinea friends, I still think they're white. But
easy there.
But
easy there, Guinea Weasley.
Yeah, Guinea Weasley. Boy, Giuseppe's not going to like this episode. So yeah, doing taxes. What else is a white thing to do? Going to the car? No, not going to the car wash. No.
Yeah, no. You see some brothers at the car wash. You see a lot of Mexicans at the car wash.
Yeah, they're working, but they're there. They're there, and they got a bucket of suds.
That's right. They do a hell of a job.
Damn, what is another extremely white thing to do? Hitting a layup.
Lifeguarding.
Lifeguarding is a very white thing to do.
Lifeguarding.
The few, the proud, the lifeguards. That was me. Yeah. Never lifeguarded with a non-white. So, let's see.
Let's get one more.
You know what is a really white thing?
You can't even say country music concerts anymore because it's becoming a much more globally diverse.
Yeah, it has become
genre of music.
It has become very diversified. Back in high school when XTU was a big thing in Camden, we invited some of our African American friends from high school to join us down there. Some of them were terrified. Other ones were like, "Holy shit! I did not know there were this many hot white girls like per capita in country."
Yeah, that's a brother's paradise. That's snow bunnies galore at a country concert, dude. Yeah, my buddies in high school would have. I should have brought them to XTU. They would have fucking loved that,
dude. It's because they never think of it, and a lot of them think that just country music is like, oh, you got a bunch of rednecks missing teeth and everything. It's like I don't know. There's some talent there
for sure.
You know, the big thing that was there that was a huge draw this year at XTU. I don't know. This is the only time I've ever seen it. Beer pong, but with basketball and cans, trash cans.
Oh.
So you make like the triangle on one side of the parking lot and a triangle on the other, and they're with trash cans. Those ones were blue. These ones were red, and you had a basketball and you threw it.
And there's our next whitest thing is drinking outdoor games, cornhole, beer pong.
Yep.
Very much a white boy game.
Yeah, definitely. What's the can jam?
Yep.
Ladder golf.
Yep.
There we go. Ladder golf or regular golf?
Or spike ball.
Spike ball is another. These are all just like drunk white dads on the beach that are like, you know what would be fun?
It's white guys trying to make up new games that they could potentially be the best at because we've lost at everything else. So they're like, all right, we got to make up a new game. Venus
and Serena are getting too good at tennis. Let's shrink the court and call it pickleball.
There you go.
And it's going to be exclusively for 70-year-old white people at country clubs.
Have you ever pickleballed?
No. Well, it depends on what. Define the usage of that as a verb or a noun.
As a verb.
It's been a while since I've pickleballed somebody, but I haven't played pickleball.
Okay, so what is your idea of pickleballing somebody?
I thought it involved getting a nice jar of dosher. I was going to say dosher kills. Kosher dills, getting a nice jar of those suckers.
And there is the whitest thing you could possibly say.
Be dyslexic. Yep.
That's right.
That is me.
That's right.
I've never played pickleball, though.
I haven't either, and before I hop into things, I'm usually a hater. Like I'll see that pickleball is becoming popular and trendy, and I'll go, dude, fuck that. But I guarantee I'll play it once and go, this actually is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, if old people like it and they can play it, it's most likely going to be a lax game for us to play. Lax as well, lacrosse, there's another white thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But even like Topgolf, there's a very white sport. White people are great at finding sports that you can like somewhat adapt. Like just golf itself was being taken over by Vijay Singh and Tiger Woods. They're like, fuck, we need something else. Like,
time for us to create a new game.
Time for us to pivot. It's going to be like bowling, but golfing at a driving range, but you're drunk. But like, yeah,
and it usually involves beer.
Yeah, it always has to. IPAs specifically, a nice Lagunitas.
IPA is an extremely white thing.
None of my black friends growing up liked IPAs or beer at all.
That might be the whitest thing is an IPA.
Yeah. An American white guy thing is an IPA.
Yeah.
In Europe, they hate it, but here they've really slowed down. They've calmed down with the IPA surge. Now, the seltzers, there's another white guy thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Do you know any African American gentlemen that like a good White Claw?
White Claw, yeah. White Claw is more of a is more than just a white guy thing. I think at this point, I think that's kind of spread. Yeah,
especially now that they have the tequila sodas, vodka sodas.
We'll have to.
Yeah.
All right, we'll cut that. We will cut. Hey, definitely cut that.
We got the toilet flush ourselves out of this one.
But yeah, we stink at golf.
Yeah, we weren't. I didn't think we were half bad. We weren't holding anybody up.
We weren't holding anybody up, and I would say we were good enough to have fun.
Yeah,
which is
that's what you're out there to do.
That's all we were trying to do. But yeah, we were hitting some good shots. It's just like if you're actually keeping score, technically we're not good. Yeah. But we were hitting some good shots and keeping it moving and sucking each other off and doing what guys, what guys do out there.
Yeah, puffing on sticks, just taking some hacks, talking some shit, grabbing each other. Yeah.
But I had a hell of a time, dude.
Yeah, that was a good time. We weren't even drinking, which is crazy. At Springfield, they have like a weird drinking rule.
We had a couple stogies.
Yeah, but we got to get a South Jersey golf tournament going at like Valley Brook and just fucking. Although golf courses now, the price for a round is insane. That's why we went all the way up to Springfield. It was $49.
Oh, the price for a round.
The price for a round these days. Yeah, unbelievable. You go over to fucking Golden Pheasant, it's $85. Are you fucking shitting my dick? Yeah, just can't believe it. But then again, you see the mowers they're using; they're awfully nice. You gotta keep those greens nice and moist.
What do you? I wonder what the nicest golf course in South Jersey is.
It's Pine Hill by a long shot.
Oh,
that's the.
There's the answer.
That's the one next to the Trump course that he built
in Atlantic City.
No, it's in Pine Hill. It's only like 20 minutes from here.
Oh, gotcha.
That course has been there forever, but it's consistently rated number 1 or number 2 in the country.
Wow.
It very exclusive. Even pros sometimes can't get on the course.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they didn't allow Trump to get a membership there, I believe, and that's why he built his course down the street.
Why didn't they allow him to get? They can pick and choose and be like, we just don't like you, even if you have enough money.
Yeah, I think this was before his presidency and all that type of stuff. I think he just wasn't able to play there, didn't have a membership, and he just said, "Fuck you guys, I'm going to make a course down the street," and he did.
Dude, that is such a Trump move. Where it's like, you guys insulted me. Guess what? I'm going to run for president.
Yeah, I'm going to run for president. And also,
guess what? I'm building my own fucking golf course.
Yeah,
dude.
that is such a
such a Trump move. That's kind of just straight out of his playbook.
Oh yeah.
If you say no to me, I'm just going to build my own thing right next door.
Yeah, the amount of time, effort, money, and resources that goes into building a golf course too. I mean,
he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, whatever, worth it.
You know what we got to do? We got to pull some strings and get a press pass to when they open Mike Trout and Tiger Woods' new course down in Millville.
Are they doing that?
Yeah, they're already starting it. They're building
really?
It up. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a Mikey Trout
and Tiger Woods.
The combo.
Two animals. We got a trout and a tiger.
Yeah, they're fucking going hard.
At it.
Cumberland County to build the most renowned golf course this side of the Delaware. And,
wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why Tiger is getting involved in that, because it obviously
he's looking past his playing days because he's obviously not going to compete in any
Right,
tournaments
but you
anymore.
would think that maybe he could easily just do it on his own. But I guess maybe do you want to partner in one of those?
I think he wanted to partner with Trout because Trout's from Millville. I think it has potential as far as the location goes. A lot of people like to write off that part of South Jersey that, even though Vineland and Millville, that whole area is the largest metro area in the state, people often associate it with being the Alabama of New Jersey. Now, if anybody's been there, it's true. But
I was going to say that's completely accurate.
It is.
I mean, it is some real deep, hick trash in there.
You go down there and people have southern accents, and it's like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, Jersey's a weird place like that where it's like you can dip into some areas where it feels like you are in a completely different state.
A lot of guys down there fly Confederate flags. It's like, I get we're in the South, but we're in the South New Jersey. But technically, what's funny is if you look at the Mason-Dixon, if the line kept going into New Jersey because it stopped at Maryland, if it went across, most of Salem and Cumberland County would be south of the Mason-Dixon line, which in Civil War times they would have been considered part of the South. Which is kind of interesting because New Jersey dips pretty low down there. Cape May too. Could you imagine if Cape May was a part of the Confederacy? That's fucking nuts. Yeah,
I wonder if what they were even doing back then.
We should go do a reenactment of Civil War down in Cape May.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, we could do it at the zoo. I'll play the South. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck? Oh,
but
my God.
They're building the course down there in Millville. It'll be interesting to see. I think they're going to pick up a lot of people with money from the shore and bring them on over.
That's cool.
Yeah, so get some golf going there. What else has been going on? Oh, how was the Jersey Shore? We got some Jersey Shore news to get into, but you were down in Sea Isle recently.
It was. I can't. Did we talk about that on the last pod? My trip to Sea Isle with the baby.
We very well might have. Yes,
I think we might have dipped into it. So not to be too redundant, but we went. Sea Isle's great. But vacation is not as much fun when you got a baby with you. You just lug all that shit to the beach. He didn't like it, and so we had to go all the way back. But Sea Isle's great, man. We got a place like a block from the beach.
Fuck yeah.
And for the most part, it was just kind of lugging a bunch of shit
Damn. Are you
to the beach. And
do you just eat it and just try and carry it by yourself, or do you have a huge cart with those fat tires on them?
For the first time with the baby, we got one of those carts with the old fat tires.
Yeah, the whole inflatable tires that go in the sand.
And thank God, because with the baby, you have so much stuff. I don't know how else you would even do it.
I couldn't imagine doing it. I can barely do it for myself and one other broad, but I couldn't imagine doing it with a kid as well. Yeah.
Dude, you get all the way there, and he just immediately doesn't like it. I thought it was going to be, me and Sam thought we were going to be running around chasing the baby the whole time and be not able to sit down, but he just was really clingy. He was afraid of the water. He didn't want to touch the sand. He would not nap on the beach. So it was very not chill.
Damn.
But we had great weather. We got a couple nice days where he kind of chilled out and enjoyed it. But dude, I would not recommend bringing a baby on vacation.
Damn, that just fucking makes it a lot more difficult then, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to be on there with my niece and nephew this August in Ocean City, so I'm going to see how that goes.
Get out of town.
Yeah, I'm going to be staying at a separate house, though. They're staying at a different place. We kind of split things up there, so I'll be able to...
Make sure you guys don't get stabbed. Apparently, there were some stabbings in the OC.
Yeah, the OC. That's what they call it, the OC of New Jersey, and there were some unruly teens. Seems to be the going trend. Do you think kids are just seeing what's going on in the news and they're like, oh, fuck, let's try and recreate that in Ocean City. It's hitting the fan in Wildwood. Let's go to Ocean City.
Yeah, they're trying to get their rep up, maybe.
Yeah, Ocean City's got a lot to climb back from. That is probably the whitest shore town out of all of them. I know a lot of them are awfully white, but Ocean City has consistently had that,
Yeah, pretty white.
Pretty white, pretty family-oriented, dry town. It just screams just suburban dad that's just there for...
Dry town. It's like your sex life. Come on, dog.
That's why we're going there. It's awfully dry, just sitting out in the desert on the beach. I'm going to get wet at the liquor store on the way in, though. That's big one.
They say, dude.
Yeah.
It gets you wet.
I think that's the largest liquor store in the state, actually. The one right off of the island in Ocean City there in Summers Point.
You can always be ready to have a fun New Jersey fact when you're over at Callahan's.
Yep. I'm going to pull them out of my ass. We get them right. And you know what else is going on? Wildwood, I feel like, is... shit is really hitting the fan in Wildwood. They had a corrupt mayor over the winter, and now they open back up for the summer. People have been getting evacuated left and right, though.
Police evacuate popular North Wildwood, New Jersey pier for man armed with gun. Now, he just came in and just was waving that thing around, or was he trying to rob a place?
I mean, who hasn't done that at a shore town? That's what I'm saying. Things are
yeah,
getting
where you're
ridiculous.
like, give me the fucking teddy bear.
Yeah, yeah. Because honestly, who hasn't felt like they got robbed at one of those fucking boardwalk games?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're greasing the rims on those basketball hoops, dude.
Yeah, they got some KY out there, and they're just lubing those suckers up. There's no way I'm going to hit a Spalding through that. But
yeah, has nothing to do with your broken jumper.
no, dude, it's my hook shot. I go out there just fucking winging
Of course,
it.
yeah.
I can hit it on the court anywhere else except for there. It's fucking
It's
unbelievable.
the only spot.
Yeah.
See, it was the only thing holding you back from making varsity.
So this was at Maury's Pier.
Yeah, I used to work there.
Oh, you used to work on the Maury's Pier there?
Yeah, it was the old water park lifeguard, dude.
Oh, the water park. I just see hot dogs here. I was like, oh, were you a little hot dog slinger? No, you're
Yeah.
at the water park. That's
The
right.
water park right behind the Ferris wheel, actually.
Oh shit! It's all the way out there, dude. I am so unfamiliar with Wildwood. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
there's two water parks on the boardwalk. One
Damn.
in Maury's Piers.
So they said that there was an incident and the evacuation was precautionary in cooperation with the police for a short period of time. A young man with a gun was arrested immediately and taken to the local police station. It's unclear what happened. The police did not immediately return a request for comment. This is the latest incident after a series of incidents at the Jersey Shore. Wildwood declared a state of emergency over Memorial Day weekend due to crowds of unruly teens. The boardwalk was closed for several hours. City implemented a ban on backpacks at the beach and on the boardwalk in an attempt to crack down on bringing drugs, alcohol, or weapons on the beach.
Now, I can't say that I blame them at all for this. Now, as a young man, I would be so pissed, but that is exactly what all the trouble is coming from, is unruly teens with alcohol and shit in their backpack getting fucking hammered.
Because who would have thought,
Getting
like,
fights.
a group of 16-year-olds just fucking hammering beer, vodka, seltzers, whatever the fuck, would cause a problem, especially with, like, the parents are probably out there doing it with them. It's probably the thing.
Yeah.
You see the videos coming up on social media, and then everybody flocks there. It's almost like a hive mindset of, like, they see shit going on there, and that's where the teens are flocking to.
Yeah.
I don't remember this other than, like, since the pandemic happened. I know most people just lost their absolute fucking minds, but prior to that, I don't remember seeing so much hubbub down at the shore on the boardwalk.
Yeah. I don't remember anybody our age ever using the word hubbub, but here we are.
Yeah, just a lot of malarkey with these damn kids and their music.
Yeah. You're telling me, brother.
Yeah.
What is it? Why? How come as teens, there's just no chill? How come teens, when they get together, you cannot just have a chill time? You know, you get older and you're like, hey, we'll just go out, we'll grab some dinner, we'll come back, we'll just relax.
Yeah.
Why can't you do that as a teen?
As a teen, you just want
Just haven't experienced enough like craziness, like that you have to fuck up, and then that's what makes you want to chill after.
Yeah, I think it's just not having done any of that stuff before and being exposed to it's like an adrenaline rush. Like, now we can sit here and say that we've done most of that stuff. We've been arrested for pulling guns on people on the boardwalk. We've been arrested for doing a kilo of ketamine in one weekend.
Of course. Now, I mean, prom, was a good time.
It was. Yeah. This year's prom was a great prom season. And it's just, these kids, I feel like they haven't done it, and now they're just like, they see everything. Like, you and I weren't exposed to all this shit on social media because it wasn't a thing like that when we were in high school. But now teens, I think they just get an adrenaline rush at the thought of what they can do.
What about rich teens? Are they getting into the same stuff, or are they like getting together in the woods but with like a bottle of wine and cheese?
No, that is definitely a lower middle class thing. I've done that a few times. That's like a low key, like, we had little wine and cheese nights in college underage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, invited.
Well, college, I feel like you start to dip into trying to attempt to be classy.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize how trashy you are because you're still drinking the same capacity, but you're, just doing it with wine. So you're fucking slapping the bag.
Yeah.
That's
Tour de France is a big thing.
Exactly.
I think rich teens, though, it's kind of like, how like it's always rich people and celebrities that get caught doing the most egregious things imaginable, like Epstein's Island type of shit. Rich teens, they're exposed to just about everything.
They're trafficking.
Yeah.
They're trafficking other teens.
Yeah.
That's what they're getting into.
You got 19-year-olds trafficking 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
It happens. They do the coke that their dad brings home from their Wall Street job.
Well, you do crazy stuff when you're young.
Yeah. So they get exposed to all that stuff. That it's like they got to reach the next level. Then they go from that level to the next level, and eventually it leads to something like this, or they start out with something like this.
Right.
We'll see this, and it's funny where somebody can pull a gun on the boardwalk, but they don't release their name because they're a minor. It's like, okay, let's just agree to disagree that they're a minor, but if you pull a gun on somebody, you should probably have your name out there.
Yeah.
Like especially on a boardwalk full of families in Wildwood.
Right.
But do you think there's other towns where it'd be more suitable to pull a gun on somebody on a boardwalk? I mean, there's lots of boardwalks. It's more of a North Jersey thing, is what I'm thinking.
Well, if you're going to do it, Wildwood's the place. So I don't think that they were in the wrong of where they were at of being strapped.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't do it over spilled ice cream.
Yeah.
You know,
spilled Coors Bros by those Swedish interns that work there.
That's right.
Is it still largely just a bunch of white blondes that work at the Core? Is that how you pronounce it? Coors Bros?
Coors Bros. I would assume. I haven't been back in so long, but I would assume they're still bringing those broads in from overseas to sling some cream.
Yeah. Slinging some of that ice down cream. Yeah. Right on the boards. Yeah. They know how we like it. Let's see what else is happening in Jersey. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Did you guys know in New Jersey there are felons walking among us?
Have you seen South Jersey's Most Wanted? Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out for these fellers. Now, this is you remember that FBI's Most Wanted TV show where they would run through the crimes people did and then they'd have a hotline for people to call in? We need a South Jersey specific version of that.
Yeah.
So,
just call into the pod. Let us know.
Let us know if you are a felon or if you know a felon, and we'll interview them. Yeah, we'll bring on the Lawnside lawyer again, or Lawnside or Lindenwald lawyer. We got a legal team here. If you know someone or you are a felon yourself, please give us a call.
We got some connections. Remind me after this to tell you a story about one of our most loyal fans. Because I forgot to bring this up in the last pod.
I do have one of our most loyal fans called in and left a voicemail as well. We're gonna have
to listen to that one. It might be related to what I'm talking about.
Oh,
so
yes.
We'll talk about it after this.
So in this piece here, we're gonna go through some of South Jersey's most wanted felons. We got some mugshots here. Let's see if we can guess what they did based on the mugshots, maybe.
That's a great idea. Yeah, because I would love to. I think this will really give you a pulse on what's going on with crime in South Jersey.
Yeah.
And I would love to kind of get a look at the faces of these fellas, assuming they're all dudes.
And I would like to see if there's any dog to bounty hunter type of situations here where we can make some money if we catch these motherfuckers.
Yep.
Go out there with a net like you catch some lightning bugs. We're going to catch some fucking felons this summer.
Now, this first guy, he looks like if Popeye had a son who kind of got into meth.
Yeah.
And he got a little bit spoiled from all the Popeye money.
Yeah.
And then he just got out there and he took those forearms and he started fucking shooting guns with them.
Yeah. It kind of looks like if the meth was like just like French fries from McDonald's that he was just inhaling instead, but then also became a skinhead in the process.
I was going to say, if the Confederate flag was a person, it would be this guy.
Yeah. I want to say this fellow is from, I'm going to say he's definitely from deep in Salem County. If we're going to guess like the jurisdiction these guys are from, he's definitely a Salem County Confederate flag. Confederate flag.
He might be. I mean, he's in prison now.
Yeah,
so
he might have to switch teams there. Do you want to take a stab at what... Take a stab at what this felon did.
Let me see. I'm going to guess that he resisted arrest and, attempted to assault a police officer.
It's a pretty damn good guess. I'm going to say something involving an underage girl. I don't know why, but this guy looks like a gym teacher that let a few things fly in gym class. Yeah, so this is Bruce. Bruce is 5'10", 215, 38-year-old.
Yeah, in your bra.
He is wanted for resisting arrest, obstruction, obstruction, narcotics, and shoplifting.
Now, what a pussy.
Yeah, what a fucking
What
teenage...
are you shoplifting?
What a
fucking
teenage...
Reese's peanut butter cup at CVS?
Yeah. Dude, shoplifting is such a teenage girl crime.
Yeah, my God. Grow up and have Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, add larceny in there or something. What kind of grown man steals $20 worth of T-shirts from Goodwill last weekend other than me? This fucking guy. Guess what store do you think he was shoplifting from?
Does it say?
No, but I'm imagining Walmart. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see maybe
Ross Dress for Less.
Yeah. Man, that's a tough one.
It would really help if they gave us that info. I would know where to look for this fucking guy.
Yeah, he might have been shoplifting at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Obstruction, narcotics.
Narcotics and shoplifting. So he was on crank shoplifting at a Walmart, obstructed an investigation, and has resisted arrest. I think he got caught shoplifting and had drugs on him, essentially. Yeah. But he's South Jersey's most wanted at this point.
Okay.
So
not too bad. Not too bad. Whoa.
Oh,
Lemaire
boy.
Lee.
Lemaire.
On the cast.
Damn.
Been trying to get him on.
We've been trying to get him on. I didn't know we would get him on through a felons article, but that's why he fled to Austin, huh?
Wow.
So let's...
joking around, Lemise.
Yeah, so let's guess what this gentleman is.
Love a good chin strap beard.
Yeah, he's really growing that in there pretty nicely.
If I had to guess, this guy shoplifted at GameStop.
Oh, yeah. He was pretty pissed that the new Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't out yet, so he just stole a GameCube. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say carjacked somebody, but the carjacking was a crotch rocket. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, like a Suzuki something. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what we... Atlantic County.
Jadarius Hall. That sounds like a Key and Peele sketch.
Dude, it sounds like a round one pick in the NFL draft.
6'1", 225. Not bad.
Yeah. That's a pretty good stature. I bet he played at Rowan, maybe Rutgers. He was probably a defensive line or something.
Yeah.
He's wanted for robbery, theft by unlawful taking.
Isn't unlawful, like theft and unlawful taking, isn't unlawfully taking something implied in theft?
Yeah, but I would be interested to know what theft by lawful taking is. What would be a lawful taking?
Right.
Hey,
I stole this, but it was legal.
Yeah, it was rightfully mine, so I took it. I don't know. I would say that if taking your kid from your wife and running, but that's how you get an Amber Alert to go out.
Right.
I don't know.
And employing a juvenile in a crime.
Since when is that a crime? I don't want to live in a country where that's a crime. Employing a juvenile to do a crime with you?
Yeah, what did he have? Like a lemonade stand pyramid scheme?
Yeah, probably. They were selling knockoff leggings with their lemonade. Yeah. Shit. But robbery, if you know the whereabouts.
Oh, he's on the run.
Never approach them yourself. Yeah, all these people are on the run.
All of them are on the run.
Yeah, these are South Jersey's most wanted felons, and they. So I don't know. They all have mugshots from previous, so it looks like they've done some time previously, and now they're wanted for some more. So, So Jadarius is wanted in Atlantic County for robbery, and so he basically robbed somebody with a underage kid.
Nice.
Okay.
I brought in a team.
Now, I always love to see a smile brought to a prisoner's face.
Yeah, my God, at least he's having a good time.
Yeah, he is.
It's all about your attitude.
It's how you approach life. Like some people, it's a glass half full or a glass half empty. This guy is a glass of milk half full.
Yeah, if I had to guess, this guy had a little stab. He took a stab at a couple of different crimes, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely involved in something related to a pocket knife or a switchblade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now... I'm thinking
he may have popped a woman in the face by the look of that smile. I mean, what better gratification are you going to get?
This guy is definitely involved.
What's going to put a smile on your face? Like popping a broad right in the nose. I am joking.
For this guy, we're talking about his lifestyle. We don't agree with it.
My God, of course not.
But he definitely is wanted for some type of domestic battery.
Yeah, it's just Mace wanted.
Yeah, domestic battery. I'm going to say out of Pennsville. Let's see.
Joshua Leonard may be smiling in this mugshot, but authorities say he's committed crimes and they want to find him. Yeah, we know. He's a 31-year-old black male. Whoa, I did not realize he was black.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Man, okay. Well, we totally biffed this one. Who recently celebrated birthday. Happy birthday, Joshua.
Birthday. Yeah.
He is 6'2", 220. Man, also wouldn't have guessed that. He looks like a tinier guy.
It's about my size.
Yeah, they might be juicing his stats here. Yeah. He's wanted for robbery, narcotics, theft, another theft by unlawful taking, and criminal mischief. Taking the law into your hands can be dangerous and even illegal. Oh, okay. I thought that
can't become vigilantes, basically.
Right. I thought they were relating that back to whatever his crimes were.
Well,
interesting. Robbery, narcotics, theft by unlawful taking, criminal mischief.
Criminal mischief is, I'll give them a mulligan on that one. I think we've all been involved in a little criminal mischief. That could be everything from like loitering to like fucking spray painting on a building. Like
right.
Unlawful theft by unlawful taking. That's also a pretty gray area. But robbery and narcotics seems to be a running theme here.
Right.
I think we can do one more here of this gentleman. Look at that ISIS beard.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought Osama bin Laden was killed. This is he's actually living in Bridgeton, New Jersey.
Yeah, my God. Yeah, this guy looks like the angriest youth football coach you've ever seen.
Let's see, Kareem Rex, a.k.a. Ragsdale.
Well, they threw in his nickname.
Damn, they got you by your alias, dude. That fucking sucks. No one's been looking for D-Dog, my alias.
They arrest him. They're like, what's your name? It's Kareem Rex, but all my friends call me Ragsdale.
They call me Raggedy Ann. I'm a fucking bad motherfucker.
Wow.
6'3", 250, wanted for threatening violence, resisting arrest, obstruction, and escape. Since when is escape illegal?
And just the threat of violence. He didn't even do the violence. It was just a threat. Resisting arrest, obstruction, and escape.
You could do most of these in a Call of Duty Xbox Live lobby somewhere. I mean, you could threaten violence.
And again, so resisting arrest is one charge. Escape is another. Doesn't that go hand in hand? But now you're gonna throw in another charge because he was good enough to escape.
Yeah, if anything, they should drop the charges if he got away. I mean, it's pretty
impressive.
It is. Yeah,
resisting arrest and escape.
Damn, and these
other guys just didn't escape.
Yeah, they didn't escape. Could you imagine resisting arrest but not escaping? That's got to be embarrassing, huh?
Yeah, right. Like, hey, you're in the back of the car. Sorry about that whole debacle earlier.
How could you also be a group of police and let a guy that's 6'3", 250 escape and get away?
I imagine us trying to tackle a guy 6'3", 250. He's definitely going to escape.
Oh, yeah. It's just you can easily follow him and be like, yeah, I'm looking at him. I can't stop him, but, he's there.
Right.
And then
you don't know what Ragsdale... I mean, he's a slippery guy, dude. Yeah. He probably is fast as lightning.
Especially on one of these 100-degree days.
Yeah.
It's out there sweating bullets and probably a tall white T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be a fucking pain in the ass. Now we can legally talk shit on these people because they're felons and they're wanted for various horrible crimes.
Unless they see this podcast, then we're obviously joking.
Yeah, then we're obviously joking, and unless they're found innocent, then we've been joking as well.
Yeah, then we retract our statements.
Do you want to do one more and then?
Sure, let's give it another.
Let's give one more. Oh,
look at this guy, pedophilia.
Holy shit!
In a picture form.
Why is his haircut sideways? That doesn't even line up correctly.
Yeah, what the fuck? He looks like the dad of the Backstreet Boys.
He looks like Nick Carter's father.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, dude.
Aaron and Nick.
This guy looks looks like a drunk lesbian gym teacher.
Yeah.
Damn, this has definitely got to be involving.
He's got the flat top on the top, and then he's got a nice little crew cut on the side.
Yeah, definitely asked for the fade from the barber on that one.
Mm-hmm.
He's just got a crooked forehead that's bothering the shit out of me. It's on a slant.
Yeah.
Look how hard that slant's in here, and this is just straight up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna say it's something sexually related. White guys are always doing perverted shit.
Yeah. The African American gentlemen, they're over there. They're taking what's not rightfully theirs. These white guys are out here getting a little aggressively sexual. Yeah, let's see what he did here.
Howard.
Of course, his name is Howard. Howie. Howard's a white man who is wanted for tampering with public records.
Wow, man, is that not the whitest crime of all time?
Yeah.
They have all this cool shit, fucking escaping, assault, robbery, and then this guy, wanted for tampering with public records, false documents, resisting arrest. All right, Howard, step your game up. And there we go, aggravated assault.
Awesome. Oh, look, he's a short king, though. 6 foot, 155.
6 foot is not a short king.
155. This guy's a skinny mini, though.
Yeah, my God, he's model. He's down in fighting weight.
Yeah, what's your secret? Do you just go to prison to lose some weight? It's not a bad strategy.
I told you, dude. He's the Backstreet Boys manager. He's looking trim. He's trying to get back on tour.
Do you think he's doing a boy band dance class inside a gym?
Maybe.
Inside a gym, inside a prison, trying to teach people how to lose weight by dancing.
That's right. I mean, at least it's something constructive. You got to keep these boys busy.
Yeah, we do.
Wonder with the tampering, what sort of public records he was tampering with.
Going back to your previous point, talking about the whitest thing you can do, tampering with public records and falsifying documents, that is such a white guy thing to do.
Yeah, and then they came to arrest him, and then he
punched a cop or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Public records.
Tampering with public records. I want to know what Usually it's a political move.
Classic white guy. He was hacking into a computer.
Yeah.
He was trying to erase maybe some things that he's done in the past, or maybe have a smear campaign.
Yeah, filed some faulty tax documents or something.
Right,
Yeah.
Howard Mason.
White collar crimes are for white guys to do and then get caught looking like that in your mugshot. Holy shit. I do want to know all these guys, they're wanted felons, but they all have previous mugshots. Like, they're in orange jumpsuits.
Right.
So, like, he's been there before.
Well, so maybe do they arrest these guys, for the crime, and then they set them out on bail, and then they flee?
Yeah, it very well could be the case as well, yeah. I've never had a mugshot taken. You ever get a mugshot?
I can't disclose.
Can't confirm nor deny.
Right. I would say no.
No, I've never had a side profile and all this stuff done before myself. But yeah, so there's some of your South Jersey's top wanted felons. If you see these guys hanging outside of a Wawa eating a hoagie off the trash can lid, give us a call.
Not bad. I feel like we could have done better. I think South Jersey, we got to step our game up. And but yeah, most wanted. I don't know if these guys seem that threatening for most wanted.
They really don't. It's hard to.
Our most wanted is a guy tampering with public records. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
What is Pennsylvania got going on? I'm sure that their numbers are way up, dude.
Yeah, they got to have way better. These are fucking rookie numbers. We got to up these numbers. But
these are our most wanted. It's embarrassing.
Isn't it tough to try and think about? Like, I see numerous people in public in this state every goddamn day that I picture in my head like what they're wanted for. Every other person is a criminal in my head because they all like play the part. These guys, you got to really diversify the crimes though. It's a lot of robbery and resisting arrest. What the fuck?
Yeah, kind of getting slapped together with the same crimes.
Yeah, no soliciting a prostitute, no grand theft auto like you said, none of that.
Right.
Jesus Christ. If anybody wants to go out and commit one of those crimes, we'll give you a free South Jersey Bad Boys t-shirt.
That's right. They are on deck.
They are coming out soon, provided by our friends at the Re-Up Fashion on Haddon Ave, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tara's hooking us up. We will have some news on that soon. Starting with a small order to gauge your guys' interest, and then we'll go from there.
We'll take it up from there. Oh, and let's circle back to South Jersey's biggest.
Yes, let me pull this up.
The South Jersey Bad Boys' biggest fan. If we're talking about the same fella I think we're talking about, it's also our Eagles correspondent.
Yes.
Yes, he left a voicemail that.
Let me tell you.
Let me know what he's telling you. I'll pull up the voicemail. We meant to play this a few episodes back, but our minds ran amok, and we kind of went elsewhere. This was from April 27th, but
so
let's get the lowdown here.
Sorry, I'm not getting service. Here we go. Okay, we had one of our OG fans, the famous Erin Cheney.
Oh, this is a separate big fan of ours. Okay.
She hit me with some unbelievable news that you're not gonna. You better be sitting down when I tell you this.
Oh shit!
She goes, Brendan, I have to come clean. Do you remember Rhinestone Raymond? That was my husband calling. We were totally trying to mess with you both.
Oh, my God.
I said, mind blown, dick hard, can't believe this. She said, I'd be cracking up while he was leaving the message. And when we would listen, we would laugh our asses off. Feel free to use my name. I still think you guys have the best podcast and really enjoy it. Keep it up. So shout out to Erin, keeping it fresh, keeping it fun for us, and calling in with different characters.
Holy shit.
She totally bamboozled us.
She did bamboozle us. I'm glad that we have reached the schizophrenic group
section
out there
of the podcast. Yeah,
this is awesome. We've been really lighting it up on Schizogram, and that's right. So she's been playing the part of two separate people.
Yeah, Rhinestone Raymond's been around for quite some time, so they've really gotten into character for that.
Holy shit! So we went from having 3 fans, her husband, and Anthony.
So now we're down to 2.
Now we're down to 2.
Back down to 2.
Down to 2. So this is awesome news then. So that leads right into them playing the character. This is perfect because we can play a voicemail that I always thought was this guy Anthony, and turns out it's just. A couple of fans hanging out.
Oh, that's right, because that's Anthony, right?
Yeah, this is the same
Anthony's
person.
Rhinestone Raymond. Oh, my God.
I thought he was. Maybe he's not, but it's coming from the same number. Yeah. Let's play and see what he's got to say about the Eagles. And maybe it's just Erin and her husband getting a high listening to the podcast.
Yeah. We don't know what's going on anymore.
Damn. Let's see.
Yo, what's going on, Dan and Brendan? It's been a while. Your boy's coming back. Anthony's coming back. I got the Eagles, man. Got the Eagles to talk about. And, so far we picked up a couple good players in the first and second round. His name is Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Some other guy. But, man, the Eagles are focusing on defense. They are focusing, hopefully we need to pick up one wide receiver, so hopefully we pick up a couple offensive players.
Here we go.
Other than that, the Eagles so far are the talk of the NFL right now. We're picking up some good players. We're getting tougher. I feel like we're going to definitely do better this year. I can't talk further, of course. I don't know how everybody else is going to play. But
what a bold prediction.
soon, you'll be hearing me get hype and talk about the Philadelphia Eagles starting in August of 2024. And I can't wait. Other than that, how you guys doing? I'm so excited on being a guest on your podcast, of course. Every time I get on here, I get excited hearing your episodes, and hopefully stick with it. And hope to hear from you guys. Thank you.
Shout out Anthony, dude.
About 2 months after he left the voicemail because we kept forgetting, but we got you back.
I love that he makes the boldest predictions about the Eagles, where he's look, dude, Eagles, they picked up some players. They are focusing on getting better. I think they'll be better than last year, but I don't really know because other teams might be good too. It's like, damn, dude, it's a bold statement. That is a bold statement from Anthony.
Now, I have often referred to Anthony as the Sal Powell of South Jersey when it comes to his analysis on pro sports.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think he's going to get a knock from ESPN.
Yeah.
ESPN.
Well, we tell you what, Anthony,
let's
meet us for a round of golf at Ron Jaworski's Valley Brook or maybe River Winds.
Yeah, meet us outside at Jolts' house.
Yeah, we're going to go to Jolts' house and we're going to get you on primetime on Sports Center.
Yeah.
6 a.m. slot on a Tuesday, and we're going to have you talk Eagles.
It'll be great, dude. They'll be like, so, Anthony, what do you think about this season? He'll be like, a lot of teams. I don't know. They might be good. I mean, I have no fucking idea.
Damn. Well, once training camp starts and they start doing some meaningless preseason games.
Yeah, we can start making some better predictions. Get Anthony back on the horn.
I need you to call in. Get us on the horn. We'll do it around the horn. We'll give you points and everything if you start talking how the third string defense is doing.
Right.
In their preseason game against the Browns. I'm fucking hype about it as well. This is going to be...
Yeah, I am excited for the Eagles season. Be excited to see what Anthony thinks is going to happen as the season starts.
I'll tell you what, Anthony. I have a bottle of Green Eagles champagne up there that I've had since Christmas. Looking to pop it for a good Eagles occasion. If you can make a serious, bold prediction about something, whether it's Jalen Hurts throwing for 500 yards against the fucking Packers or something, whatever it is, if you make a bold prediction that comes true, we're going to pop that on here and get champagne drunk. How about that? Yeah. We'll get drunk for you, Anthony. How about we you want to hit it with one more news article?
Sure.
Here? Get into a little bit of a trend that's been going on here.
All right.
Men are raw dogging it on flights. Here's what that weird travel trend means. Have you heard prior to today raw dogging flights?
I've never heard of this.
This is something that's news to me as well. Apparently, it's becoming a trend for men to raw dog flights. And by raw dog, they mean going on a flight and not doing anything but staring straight ahead of you. No headphones, no phone, no streaming, no drinking water, no snacking, nothing. You just sit in that chair and you fucking stare into the abyss.
Jeez.
Let your mind run.
I'd rather the plane crash.
Yeah, I'd rather be on a Boeing 757 Air Max than fucking let this thing go.
Yeah, and when I first saw men raw dogging on flights, I assumed that they were not wearing a condom or not wearing underwear. That's kind of where my brain went. To think, just putting, like, what is the point of this?
Yeah, I thought it was just something special, like you and I were going to Cancun for Pride Month, and then we're reading the article, and I'm like, that's not at all what this is.
Like, look at this guy. I mean, are you enjoying yourself, guy? You feel like you're bettering yourself by having no distractions on the plane.
Just raw dogged a 7-hour flight, new personal best. How many times are you flying purposely doing this to yourself? No headphones, no movie, no water, nothing. Incredible. The power of my mind knows no bounds.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm impressed by any of that.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever just what would you think about for 7 hours staring at a piece of plastic in front of you on a flight? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely go down some dark holes. It's not a good idea.
There's nothing that would come across my mind that would in the slightest be anything positive in that situation, especially if you're flying like just the overall flight experience isn't anything that I would want to think about.
Imagine sitting next to that guy 7 hours and you're like, dude, this guy has not he has not blinked for 7 hours. He's not put a headphone in. He's not taken a sip of water. Like, I'm sitting next to a terrorist.
Yeah. There's no way this person wouldn't be considered a domestic terrorist for this shit. 11 hours this person did a new personal best raw dogging on the flight map. You ever watch one of these flight maps on the thing and you're like on the plane, like a back of your headrest?
Yeah.
And you're watching the thing and it moves like half a centimeter every hour.
It's enough to make a man go insane.
Yeah. These guys are fucking psychos for putting their minds through this stuff. Now,
yeah, well, what is the, how is this trending? Like,
they are claiming that it strengthens their mind.
just raw dogged it, 15-hour flight to LA, no music, no movies, just flight map, new PR.
These are all exactly the type of people you think would be fine just living in their own minds, right?
It's crazy. It's like we have so many distractions around us now that it's becoming a challenge to be like, let's see if we can not use any of the distractions around us. I kind of get it in that sense, but it's still insane.
Yeah. This is it's just a bit of it's one of those feats that I'm like, there's no way I would be able to do this, but the fact that people can do it is crazy.
I like the name of it though. Now that I have the context of just raw dogging a flight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, raw dogging it. There's plenty of different things you probably could have called this on a flight, like distractionless, no I don't know. There's probably a million different ways that you could probably call it, but raw dogging is quite the choice.
Yeah.
So
imagine how horny you would be after just raw dogging a flight for 7 hours, nothing but your own thoughts, just twirling around in there.
Fuck,
you start thinking about me shirtless. You still got 6 hours left on the flight.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to be sitting next to you.
Just sitting there thinking about those casts.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the splash zone.
Yeah. Just sitting there in that splash zone of just thinking of Brendan shirtless on the beach wearing those that brand of board shorts Chubbies, the calves on.
Those aren't my board shorts. Come on.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. What a time to be alive is all that article can really get you to be like.
What do you got coming up, you sleazeball?
Yeah, sleazeball. Another Atlantic City show coming up. That's going to be a real hoot and a holler. Oh, July 11th. That's coming up. I've been sucking it up on the baseball diamond though. That's what I have been doing. Holy shit, dude.
How the stats looking?
Oh, not too pretty. Not too pretty.
Okay.
My ERA was through the roof, and it just finally dropped down after I played a somewhat decent game. 4 innings, no runs. But prior to that, I fucking hit 2 people, and then the next guy hit a home run. So
team is probably thrilled.
Oh, dude, they're all fucking.
The fuck, Callahan?
Man, it's pretty fucking nuts. There's all ranges.
You hit 2 people, so you let up 3 runs with that alone.
Oh, dude, it's such bullshit too, because now people go up to the plate wearing like body armor, basically.
Oh my god,
they're wearing like skateboarding pads that they can't feel a fucking thing if they get touched with anything.
Because they're afraid of old Callahan's fastball.
Yeah, the old 72-mile-an-hour heater coming right for the dick, and they just fucking lean into everything. If it's right here, they're just like, and it scrapes their elbow. And I'm like, fuck this, dude. They're out there just wearing fucking Kevlar. I'm like, this is fucking horse shit. But come around to it, age is a thing. I didn't realize that it coming at 32, trying to play against 18, 19, 20-year-olds was going to catch up to me, yet here we are.
Yeah.
So, next thing you know, for all you 20-year-olds out there, you'll be in your basement recording a podcast.
Yeah, well, ice those balls, ice those knees, get back out there, man. We have faith in you.
Yeah, we got a lot of that coming up. Got some local South Jersey shows. I'll share some of the deets coming up on those. Some other Moose shows. We had to reschedule one for the summer. Summer's just a tough one, but we'll be back in Tom's River for another distillery show. But what do you got coming up?
I got some stuff cooking. I'll be at the first thing I want to promote is the next re-up show. Yeah. The one that we're always talking about on here in South Jersey is going to be July 27th. It's on the Re-Up Fashion website, so get your tickets there. We got a great lineup. It's absolutely fucking stacked. For the end of July, so come out to that. I'm going to be hosting that show, bringing a bunch of my friends with me, and it should be a lot of fun. BYOB.
What's the date on that again?
July 27th.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get hammered at Brewers after, as we always do.
Brewers always sponsors the after party. That's for sure.
That's right.
They got a jukebox. Yep.
And then this weekend, Friday the 28th, I'll be at Next in Line Comedy in Philly. I'm doing the Media Theater in Media, Pennsylvania with my boy Bobby Stant.
Oh.
The old Stant Man, and Jim Gillespie and a bunch of other people. Saturday the 29th. And then I got a string of shows coming up at the Punchline Philadelphia on the 10th, the 11th, and the 18th.
Nice. Who are those with? Who's coming to town?
Let me see. The 10th. I forget the order. Look on Punchline website. One's with Des Bishop. One is with Max something. Hang on. Let me pull it up. I just got the confirmation today.
Oh, yeah. Punchline's always getting a lot of top tier.
Oh, I'm going to be doing the Kenan Thompson experience coming up, too. I forgot about that.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be back with my boy Kenan Thompson on, I don't even know when the fuck this is. July 4th? No.
4th of July, Kenan
not 4th
show.
of July.
Huh?
Fuck, when is that?
He's doing a good amount. That's like turning into a whole like thing. They're doing them all over. They did Stress Factory AC, and now is this one in Philly?
Yeah, this one's at the Punchline. They pulled comedians from all over. I did it years ago when I was first starting out. Got to meet Kenan. He was a cool guy. But anyways, yeah, I got that coming up. I'll be at New York Comedy Club Stanford July 7th. Sorry, I'm just seeing all my dates now. And here are the people I'm going to be with at the Punchline is Des Bishop, Justin Smith, Max Eddy, and then the Comedy All-Stars on July 24th. I'm going to be doing a longer set on that. So anyways, nice. We're going to be putting these dates up on my website. Yeah. Stay tuned for that. It's BrendanDonegan.com.
Oh, yeah.
That Dan has helped me build. Yeah. And that should be coming out soon, but that's where you can find all my dates. So go to BrendanDonegan.com in the near future, and you should be able to get them all there.
Hell yeah.
Sorry for the long-winded response.
No. We're going to get legit as fuck. You're going to have a website with all these dates on there. Tune in there. Put up some vids there and everything, and yeah.
Cool.
Yep. All right, we'll keep you posted on the shirts. We'll see you.
Later.